Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are creating this eye look, this pink fun eye look, which goes really well with my shirt, my Rosy shirt. So if you want to see how I created this look, then keep watching. Today I'm going to be doing a natural glam look. I'm going to be using one of these Calizade palettes, Fab Eyeshadow and Pure Excellence for today's look. And we're also going to be using another Fab 5 Luxe eyeshadow palette from Calizade as well. This is the Angelic palettes. With that, we're going to be using the Calizade brushes. Let's get started. Most of what we'll be using today are going to be Calizade products. First, obviously, we need primer. I'm going to go in with my normal Milk Makeup. I'm going to use this brush here. This is going to help us pack on the pigment. I'm dipping into this darker shade on the Angelic palette. And I'm just stamping this onto my eyeball. And I'm holding the bottom of the brush. I'm using this finger to make sure that my fingers stay at the bottom of the brush. This will help to make sure the pigment is not too much at once. But we're going to round this part, and then this part we're going to do lighter colors. And I'm just continuing to stamp this on my eye, trying to blend out the color, so that way it's not just one color, but it actually blends out. It actually blends out pretty nicely, as you can see. And I'm kind of just rounding up here a little bit. Add some more color here. I'm going to use this pink shade from the Pure Elegance palette. Take this brush here, and like I said, there's no names. Get that pink, that pretty pink. I'm just going to take this and add it to the corner of the eye. And I'm probably more likely going to add some shimmer later. I know it looks like a mess right now. I'm just tapping, trying to blend this out a little bit so that way it's not super duper crazy. We're going to pack it one layer. The colors meet together. I'm kind of just blend a little bit. I'm just going to do little swirling motions here. So we're going to go back into that dark brown shade a little bit, and we're going to just do that curve a little bit more, like I was talking about before. I'm just lightly taking it in closer to the eyeball. I'm putting it on the tip of the brush. And then also I'm fixing up here. I'm going to go in with a smaller brush, but I'm going to go in this little detailed brush here. I'm going to kind of pack this on to the corner here, or the edges where that big brush had a problem reaching. And we're going to continue to create that circle look on the top here as well. I really like this brush. It's super detailed. It has a little angle on it so you can get in closer to the corner of the eyes. Really precise. So I love that. I want to define up here a little bit more. You can really see the circular motion, the circular part, which is great. And then we're going to go in back in with that pink brush and kind of just blend up here where I kind of brought the color. And also we're going to focus right here on the eyelid where I brought that color in as well. Just go in with the Farrah 205 Fly Wings brush. I always add glitter and shimmer with this brush because it's flat, it's super detailed. I'm going to use the shimmery shade in the Angelic palette the pink shimmery shade. I'm just going to add that to where the circle part is. I'm going back in with that big brush here, and I'm kind of just going to blend a little bit more out here. I'm trying to add a little bit up here using the other side of the brush when there's not as much shadow left onto the brush. I'm going to go back in with that detail brush here that I was using for the dark shade. I'm going to add some right here because some of the shimmer took some off. Making sure everything is defined here. With the same brush we used for the pink, I'm going to dip into that light pink shade on the Angelic palette. And I'm going to take this like where my brows are and kind of just tap it. This is a good color to use as a blending color. Onto the liner, I did this eye already, but we are using this really cool DERMALOGY. This is their extra tinted edge liner, and I'm obsessed. Look at the brush or the bristles of it. It is really, really cool. It's so thin. It's perfect for liner, and I wanted to show you. It's so easy to apply. There's a little tip that goes down, so I just use that to do the straight line. And then bring it in. And then you just color it. It's that simple. My eyeliner is already done. Loving this eyeliner. Now we're doing the under eye. Almost the rest of my makeup is done. So I'm going to go back in with the palette Angelic. I'm going to go in with that darkest brown shade that we used for up here. And I'm just going to tap this right under the eyelid. I'm going to use this like light orangey shade from the Pure Elegance palette. So I'm going to stick my brush in that shade as well. I tap it. I went to roughly the middle part, the little spot on my eye, and then stop with the dark brown, and that's where I'm going to start the orange. And the back end with the dark brown shade. Alright, and then we're going to go in with the fair brush again, and we're going to go in with this bright white shade from the Angelic palette. I'm just going to take this right to the center of my eyeball. Just like so. I'm also going to use my finger to add a little bit more Shazam. Perfect. Okay guys, so I forgot to film the lip part or portion of this video. I'm going to show you what I use. These are from Calizade as well. I use one of the lip liners, Smoky Rose. I also use their lip gloss in the shade Gratitude. Really pretty to create this pretty lip pink look. Love it. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe down below. It would mean a lot to me if you would subscribe. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll see you guys in my next YouTube video. Be true, be you, be beautiful. Kelsey, signing off.